Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin base to upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash registers ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
We gotta get this money on. There we go. What's good, y'all? What's good, everybody?
Yeah.
We back. Yeah, we was over here talking to TikTok. So drop a 1 in the chat if you think the government not gonna open back up. Drop a 2 in the chat if you think the government opening back up. So 1 in the chat if you don't think it's opening back up. Drop a 2 if you think it's opening back up. Me, I'm in the middle. I don't know. Page said,
over 1,000 flights canceled today. Shit.
Somebody said we need to do like Italy. I agree. I think they open right before Thanksgiving. That could be. I like that. That could happen too.
But then it's just like some people gotta travel for work too.
People gotta travel, and so you said 700 flights got grounded.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is impacting more people. Some people actually have to physically, get on a plane and go somewhere for their work.
I don't know, y'all. This looking a little crazy because they was supposed to vote today, and I guess the Republicans shut it down. I gotta look more into it, but it's looking like they were supposed to vote, but they didn't even get to that point. So
they're gonna drag this for another couple of weeks. Somebody said they're gonna drag this until.
How much longer will people stay calm though? How much longer will people stay calm? That's my whole thing, and this affects the market. So I don't want to hear us talk about crypto because this affects the crypto market. So, at what point do people get fed? What's gonna tick people off is if they continue to ground these flights and people can get on these flights to go visit their family. But they're updating the system, that comptroller system, the airports, the airlines and stuff. They updating their systems. That's what's going on. We know why shit shut down right now, but Democrat holding the Americans hostage. Hey, they the whole reason for the shutdown. Oh, until they realize they can't take the money out the bank. Ooh, yeah. If enough of y'all go run to the bank to get y'all money out, they'll start moving. So how long will it be until people realize they can't get their money out? And it would have to be a catalyst that would make people run to the bank to go take their money out. Yeah, Jomo said again, too much bread on the line to be closed long. Companies losing loot too. Yeah. That's true. That was one of the reasons why everybody got sent back to work in 2020 when we were supposed to have this deadly virus going on, and they let y'all sit at home. You know what I'm saying? They still had essential workers going to work. So mind you, this was with essential workers going to work. Non-essentials was sent home. And they only took 2 weeks before they sent the non-essentials back to work because of what Jomo just said. They was losing too much money. Losing too much money. You feel me? D-Ray said independent people will make money. 100. Ooh, Manny said 4 to 6 months, and that's being generous. Ooh.
Damn.
That's mad generous. That's mad generous. But okay, well, we'll see, y'all. We'll see, because that conversation right there is a tough one. But I mean, we gotta have it. But that's a tough one. We're in a tough spot right now because it's just so much uncertainty. I don't even think the best of the best could guess what the hell going on right now at this moment. Yeah, so we'll see. But we got a couple of articles to go over, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I want to go ahead and start off with OpenAI because OpenAI sought government loan guarantees days before Sam Altman's denial. What the hell? I'm gonna let D get into that real quick. There we go.
Okay. So what happened? What happened here? All right. So OpenAI told the White House it wanted government help, like loans and guarantees, fam, to build big AI data centers. So OpenAI told the White House this. A few days later, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman said they don't want the government's guarantees. So, okay. So that looks like a contradiction, and people are calling it out. So October 27th, this is the timeline. October 27th, OpenAI sent an 11-page letter to the White House asking for federal loan guarantees, right? So the government promising to cover loan if OpenAI can't pay it back, possible grants and loans, bigger tax credits, faster help building power grids for data centers like transformers and cables, etc., and using existing programs like the Defense Production Act and the DOE loan office to fund all this shit. So now on November 5th, a couple of days ago, OpenAI CFO Sarah Fryer said at an event that a government backstop could help with financing. People got mad, saying that the government shouldn't bail out tech companies, especially during the middle of a shutdown, right? She later said that she misspoke and that OpenAI wasn't asking for a backstop. Somebody's lying. And then yesterday, your boy Sam Altman, who's the CEO, posted on X saying that OpenAI does not want government guarantees for its data centers and that taxpayers shouldn't bail out companies. Oh, they walking shit back. That's what they're doing. That's why they're doing. Why people care is because if a company says one thing publicly but asks for something different privately, people are questioning this shit. Government guarantees use public support to reduce a company's risk. So critics say that's like taxpayers helping a private company. Yep. And building infrastructure like massive data centers needs lots of money and power grid upgrades. So who pays for that shit?
Government. They're gonna get they would want the government to pay for that, right?
So who's lying? Who's lying?
Sam.
They're walking back. Oh, Sam. So they're lying. So yeah. So Sam and them is lying. They did ask for that because they sent an 11-page document to the government, and you telling me the CEO didn't know that they sent an 11-page document to
the government? Come on now. And if he didn't know when they sent it, they definitely when they received it. You don't think they called him? Like, what's this proposal we got here?
Yeah.
This. Come on now, stop.
Well,
these people think this is my issue with people when they get this rich, they lose all sense of reality. That they think we're slow. Like I really do think like people in this realm like that work in this industry right here think that humans are just that slow. And some of them are like respectfully. Some of them are, but like majority of us are not that slow, Sam. Stop it. Like y'all need to stop playing with our intelligence at this point. Like so like Paige said either there's a split in OpenAI or Sam lying. Sam lying.
You lying. Why are you always lying? So so basically OpenAI's written request to the White House asked for government help. And then Sam Altman said they don't need the help, even though they want the help. And this is my thing too with OpenAI. They need a shit ton of money, fam. Wow, you got what's it, Kween? I think it's called Kween, and DeepSeek over there in China using fractions of money to get similar or better AI than OpenAI for a fraction of the price. I don't see what you call it, bitching and complaining. DeepSeek over there bitching and complaining.
Nope.
But no, we gotta get it. Mark Zuckerberg keep taking all his engineers.
Oh, so he bitter. He salty
Yeah,
over there.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got
I
you.
forgot about that.
Oh,
Forgot about that.
KB said Gemini on their ass too.
Gemini is on their ass. Gemini is on their ass.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Okay. I see what's going on
Chat
here.
ChatGPT had the lead because they was the first of their kind. But just because you first don't mean you last. Even Dairy Queen was popping back in the 50s. I was just telling Queen the other day. Even Dairy Queen was the biggest restaurant back in the 50s. You see how that turned out.
Yeah, we got all these different.
But they're not McDonald's. They're not Burger King. They're
Hell
not,
no,
you know what I'm saying? They're not Subway.
they did something wrong.
Right?
Or they were late. They was late.
And
Okay. Well, yeah, Sam line. So we'll go to the next article. I ain't got time to keep talking about his stupid ass.
we got.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's talk about crypto's flagship AI project fractures. So Fetch sues Ocean over 263 million Fetch community sales. Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
so Fetch
yeah.
is suing Ocean.
Yeah. So if you got Fetch, if you got Ocean Protocol, put a fire emoji in the chat because we haven't talked about these guys in a while. So three crypto AI projects, Fetch AI, Singularity Net, and Ocean Protocol teamed up as the ASI Alliance. So Fetch is now suing Ocean, saying Ocean took tokens meant for the community, turned them into FET, and sold a lot of them, hurting FET's price and breaking promises about a DAO. Oh shit! So they collapsing. They breaking down over there, fam. So a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. So pretty much gives everybody voting rights, in the community. Ocean says the lawsuit is weak and more for social media than court. But the big question is, was Ocean DAO really controlled by the community or by a small group who can move the tokens? So basically what happened is the ASI Alliance tried to combine tokens and governance from Fetch AI, Singularity, which is Ajax, and Ocean Protocol, Ocean, to build a decentralized AI, right? Fetch and some token holders filed a class action lawsuit in New York on the 4th, right? They claim that they said hundreds of millions of community Ocean tokens would be used for community rewards via smart contracts. Later, those tokens to a company, they moved those tokens to a company and converted a big chunk of Ocean into FET and sold about 263 million FET, then left the alliance. This, they say, pushed FET's price down and broke trust about a DAO, about DAO autonomy. Because with a DAO, it's like everybody's supposed to be getting voting rights and shit like that, right? So, damn. So this is what each side is saying. The plaintiffs, which is Fetch and the holders, they're saying Ocean misled everyone and took the tokens, sold them, hurting FET, and breaking the DAO model. They're suing for fraud, conspiracy, contract breaches, and more. They want damages and possibly to undo or reclaim some transfers. So they want damage fees and they want that money back. They want that bread back. And then
So why Paige told me that Sam got served a subpoena on stage at an event. He got a lot going on.
Oh, that's why he was like, yo, we can't even entertain that shit with the government.
Yeah, that's why he acting like that. Sam over there doing some shiesty shit. Something going on.
For what? What do you do? What do you do, Paige? What, does anybody know the background?
I don't know, but even Sid over here on YouTube saying Ocean staying some shit.
Damn. So Ocean's response is their lawyer called it a strange lawsuit aimed at social media and says they'll fight it. Because of course they got the money. They got the money, right? They just sold a whole shit ton of tokens. So disappointed. So Singularity disappointed with Ocean's actions, but leaving the legal fight to lawyers, says the alliance continues without Ocean. And why people care is because it's supposed to be decentralized, right? There goes that word again. Is it really decentralized? I'm saying, Jokers is not proving me wrong.
That's valid.
And then the market impact, selling a large amount of FET could pressure prices and spook the community, of course. And then the U.S. courts often treat DAOs like groups of identifiable people if a few signers actually control the funds. So I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with this impending lawsuits.
Damn. Okay, yeah, no, for sure.
It's not good. I mean, being that they came together, so somebody was just trying to take the money and
why
run.
Page done sent me the clip of the subpoena.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know,
Shout
we
out to
got
Paige.
Shout out to Paige.
Shout out to Paige.
Hold on, I gotta send this over. Hold on, y'all.
Please,
I'm about to play it right now.
Please
Shout
do.
out to Paige. I knew Paige was coming with a receipt because Paige just don't be saying stuff. Hold on. Here we go, y'all. We about to play it. Oh man. There's some tea right here. Clock it. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm joking.
You probably were at. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, go ahead. Will you help? Oh, good. Can you take him off the stage? Wow, getting off to a dramatic start already. Well, conference many years ago that you probably.
He up there trying to play it off.
Oh, sorry.
He up there conning him, like he don't know what's going on. Them people probably tried to give him that subpoena before he got on that stage, and somehow got through. I could tell because he knew what the fuck was going on. You could tell when somebody know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
They probably tried to give it to him before this happened. So instead, okay, you ain't gonna take it. I'm gonna embarrass your ass. I'm gonna do it when you get on stage. Damn. He been dodging that subpoena.
Yeah. That shit crazy. He was just sitting
my
there.
Bad. TikTok.
Yeah. Jokers on TikTok can't see it.
My bad, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull it back up.
I was looking at it myself. I was just like, damn.
Hold on, y'all. I'll pull it back up for y'all. I forgot I took my background off today. All right, I'm gonna play it one more time for TikTok. Sorry about that, YouTube. Y'all be all right. Y'all want to see it again anyway.
Conference many years ago that you probably were at. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, go ahead. Will you help? Oh, good. Can you take him off the stage? Wow, getting off to a dramatic start already. Well, conference many years ago that you probably were at. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that was it, y'all. It was short. This section said I'm going over to YouTube. It's Sam Altman from OpenAI. He got served a subpoena while on stage at an event.
That shit crazy.
That is some messy shit. That's some messy shit. Damn. Yeah, that was kind of harsh right there. Yeah, do it in front of all the people like that. You should have took it when they tried to give it to him outside, because I guarantee you that's what it was. Or they've been trying to give him this subpoena and he's been dodging it. He just been dodging it. Mm-hmm. And they knew he was gonna be at this event and popped up and gave it to him at the event. But yeah, nigga.
And jokers is in the crowd like booing and shit. They don't even know the
they don't even know this a shiesty nigga for real. Like from what I keep hearing and seeing, he seemed like a shiesty dude. Is this the same dude that Elon beefing with? Don't Elon got beef with them? Or had beef with them at a point in time? Or was that somebody?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably. Elon was beefing with everybody. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. But he was this. What company was it where he said they over there doing some shit with AI that's like even had him like, yo, this too far? Oh, okay. DeFi King said yes, him. Okay, because I was like, it was somebody that even like I ain't gonna use the word scared Elon, but they definitely had Elon. Well, no, he might have came out and said he was scared from some shit that they showed him. So I'm like, damn, because Elon already, you know, he evil. So I'm like, damn, y'all, that's a bit much. All right, so yeah, okay. Well, Sam Altman and OpenAI, get it together.
Let's get it going.
Yeah, Fetch doing the right thing, taking legal action. Get what y'all owe. You know what I'm saying? Get what y'all owed at this point. Let's go over some DeFi real quick. So we got from experiment to blueprint. While 43% of hedge funds plan integration with DeFi. Y'all heard that? While 43% of hedge funds plan integration with DeFi. So This is why you need to be learning DeFi. So let's get into it. So what's happening? So a new survey shows that 43% of hedge funds, 43% of hedge funds plan to integrate into DeFi, into the DeFi space over the next 3 years. So in the same data set, about 55% of traditional hedge funds already hold some crypto exposure, which is up 47% in 2024. Up 47% in 2024. So the move isn't just about trading crypto tokens. These funds are looking at tokenized assets, on-chain liquidity, programmable collateral, and DeFi protocols becoming part of the infrastructure. Y'all heard that correctly. Well, should I read it again, D? To make
Yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah, yeah. Read it again. Read it
they
again,
said
please.
the move isn't just about trading crypto tokens. These funds are looking at tokenized assets, on-chain liquidity, programmable collateral, and DeFi protocols becoming part of the infrastructure. This is why we keep telling y'all, get in DeFi. The hedge funds, the institutions, the banks, they all will be using DeFi protocols in their infrastructure. They don't have a choice. It is here about it. We know about it and we have access to it, and there's nothing they can do about it because there is always a loophole to get to utilize to have access to this technology now. There's nothing they can do about it. If you can't beat them, join them, and that is what is literally happening. So this matters because it shows that DeFi is no longer just a side experiment in crypto. It's moving toward being a blueprint for how major financial firms might operate, which is why they told you guys at the Ripple Swell event that they will be getting DeFi legislation in 2026. It is coming in the next 6 to 9 months. They have been very, very clear about that they will have legislation coming for DeFi. We're going to get this Clarity Act passed, and we're going to have a framework for cryptocurrency. And the next big bill is going to be DeFi. You're early. Take advantage of being early. So it says when hedge funds begin to integrate DeFi, it could change how markets work. So that's faster settlement, more transparency, and different risk models. So if big money is starting to view DeFi infrastructure as real, that adds conviction to the overall blockchain and crypto narrative. So you might want to take this serious. We sitting here because I'm telling y'all, listen. Let's have an honest conversation here, because let's pretend me and D on the phone. We're gonna act like y'all ain't on the phone with us, so y'all can know how we really be talking. Yo, D.
Yo.
When all these people pitch on the DeFi, how much you think that Patreon need to be?
Oh, more than what it is now.
Oh, okay.
Way more than what it is.
Yeah, let's tap in with Cecil, and Cecil numbers be high as hell. Cecil,
if it was up to Cecil, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah, if it wasn't up to Cecil, it wouldn't be $50 right now. But yeah, so I'm just letting y'all know that when the demand increases, that Patreon is not gonna be $50. We have been very generous. We looking out. So please take advantage of learning and educating yourself on DeFi now while it is cheap to learn. Okay, because yeah, when these hedge funds getting involved, that tell me all I need to know. That is the conviction that you need to know that this shit ain't going nowhere. It is something that you need to be getting involved in, because if the hedge funds is getting involved, you need to get involved. You need to get involved. Okay. The Patreon link is in the bio. I wouldn't keep bullshitting on this topic. It is November 7th, 2025. We have already told y'all we have played the clip multiple times on live. We may play it today if I can find it before I get off. If I can find it before I get off, we'll play it again. 6 to 9 months, we're getting legislation. 6 to 9 months, all right? 6 to 9 months. So,
original. Nah, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. The original members, yeah. If you're getting in for the 50, you better get in for the 50 now. If you waited and just be like, well, I've been watching you since, I don't care if you've been watching me since 2022. You should have got in when it was $50. You waited till you gonna wait till the price skyrocket to get in. But no, if you there, the new people next year that get in on the hype train, they're gonna have a different price. Oh. Yeah. So it's gonna stay at 50 for people. Everybody that gets in at 50, it'll stay at 50. But when the demand increases and everybody hops, because DeFi is gonna be in everybody's face. Everybody's gonna be talking about DeFi at some point next year. I think it'll be around Q2, Q3. We're gonna see a big boost in DeFi. So my advice is to get in now while it's $50. Because as soon as that demand and I start seeing, because you know Patreon send them analytics, and I start seeing that chart go.
That spike.
I see the first spike, boy. So does I see the first spike? Because people just be having mad questions. Y'all gotta understand, like that's gonna be a lot. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, we probably might have to hire people and all that. So the price definitely will have to go up.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah. Sid even said on YouTube, 43% is almost 50%, which is basically 100%.
Shout out my nigga Sid. Shout out my
word
nigga
up, Sid. Word up. Shout out to Sid, yo. Oh man, nah, that's a fact.
Nah, 100.
Yeah. You know we got y'all, fam. You know we got y'all. It's still some of y'all still paying $2.99 for the Telegram.
We kept our word with the Telegram. You know what I'm saying? Patreon or Wealth 28, which is best? It depends on your preference. So for those, our Patreon, we just get straight to the point because it's more so for people that just want to start just learning how to get in protocols and getting liquidity pools and just getting instruction on that and just getting straight to it. And then you have some people who are knowledge based who would rather sit through a course, you know, go through different presentations and slideshows and stuff. So it just depends on your what you prefer as far as your learning curve. Me, I'm a straight to the point type of person. That's my personality. D is definitely a straight to the point. He talks, he gets straight to the point. He's a straight to the point type of person. So it just depends on your learning. If you're one of those people that just want to get straight to the point, then I would say the Patreon. If you're one of those people that want to educate yourself, the Wealth 28 Club link is in the bio too. That want to go through a course and go through that whole spiel, Wealth 28 Club, that link's in the bio.
Shout out to Wealth 28, Aquaman, and Cypress over there.
Yeah, 100. So yeah, if y'all want to join Wealth 28 Club, link is in the bio. But yeah, y'all. That's my suggestion. I said triple OG. Triple OG for sure. But I think that was it for that article. Did I hit everything? Okay, yeah.
All right. With them likes looking like they're on YouTube. Y'all running it up. Got about 100. We got about 80 something people over there. 45.
All right, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Make sure y'all hitting the like.
Make sure y'all hit that because I've had a day today and I in that live stream so goddamn quick.
Somebody said something earlier. I was like, yo, today ain't the day, fam. Today ain't the day.
Please let them know.
Today ain't the
day. So we got the Fed Governor Myron called stablecoins. I think I'm saying his name right. Myron. He called stablecoins a force to be reckoned with that could put downward pressure on interest rates. So this is Federal Governor Myron. So yeah, we definitely gonna hit on that real quick. So I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Myron. He just okay. Well, anyway, he described stablecoins as a force to be reckoned with. He warned that if stablecoins are widely adopted, they could put downward pressure on interest rates. His reasoning is because with more stablecoins, there's an increase in the loanable fund supply, which is money available to borrow. So that tends to push down the neutral interest rate, which is often called R-star. Which is the rate where the economy neither slows down nor overheats. He also noted that stablecoins strengthen the global dominance of the U.S. dollar and increased demand for U.S. treasuries, which lowers borrowing costs for the U.S. government. So this matters for monetary policy. So if the neutral interest rate is lower, then the Fed might set policy rates lower than otherwise to avoid constricting the economy. This stablecoin dynamic could change how the Fed thinks about future rate decisions. So for crypto or the fintech industry, the fact that a top Fed official is publicly talking about stablecoins in this way signals they are not afraid. They are embracing this new innovation. And they're becoming systemic. So yes, a lower interest rate environment can affect asset valuations like bonds, stocks, and crypto. So if stable coins help drive rates down, that's part of the macro backdrop as well. Yeah. So it means that new technologies might be influencing things like borrowing costs, savings returns, and even how fast prices of things go up or down. So not just crypto stuff.
Ooh, ooh. The
Yeah.
whole everything.
Everything.
Damn. I mean, we want everything. Nah, I mean, duh. It seemed like he was late to the party. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they talking spicy about it now because it's about that time.
Oh yeah. It's about that time.
It's
Y'all
about that
about to.
time. That's how you know we getting close because you got federal governors talking spicy. They ain't said shit in years. This whole time, they knew what the
Yo.
hell was going on. So
Oh shit, man.
that's a federal governor for you right there.
Nah, it is. I'm gonna have to bring some us getting close and close. I'm gonna have to bring some videos from the back. I'm gonna have to bring some 2023 videos back to the forefront.
So people can see how long this shit been going on.
I'm gonna have to bring some videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking of some shit right now. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just having flashbacks of. I'm like, damn. I know we said this shit, but nah. This is good. I mean, it's good that they acknowledging it. You know what I'm saying? Are the people listening though? Nah.
They don't see this. They don't be seeing this part of the news.
Nah, they don't be
seeing everybody. They have the ultimate distraction. Everybody's just fixated on the government shutdown. People checking their SNAP cards since they supposed to be getting their money now. People too worried about dialing that number on the back of that EBT card to see what the balance is, or checking that SNAP, checking that app to see what their balance is. They refreshing that all day, so they ain't paying attention to that.
They're not checking the Reuters business section where it says future of money. They're not checking that section though.
Nah.
And the first article up there is Fed's morons. Stablecoin adoption could put downward pressure on interest rates. On Reuters. That's the first article. That's the first article in the future of money section. Same one you just read. So
wow.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got this next article. Talk about the U.S. government now ranks among top 10 crypto holders globally. So the government, the U.S. government,
because they stealing that shit. That's why.
Oh yeah, because they keep seizing people coins and stuff. But it's still interesting though, because clearly they want to hold it.
It is. They want to hold it. Shit. I don't know where my notes at. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna just go through it. All right. So basically, the U.S. is a top 10 holder of crypto globally, right? So Binance leads with $213 billion, followed by Coinbase and Satoshi Nakamoto at $114 billion each, right? So intelligence platform Arkham published top 100 crypto holders list on November 7th using November 6th data, right? And the U.S. government entered at number 8 with $35 billion in assets and digital assets, joining leading cryptocurrency exchanges and institutional investors that control the largest crypto portfolios worldwide, fam. And like I said, Binance leads with 213, Coinbase with 114 billion, right? And then you got Bitcoin that dominates institutions among the top 100 entities on the list. And then the U.S. government's $35 billion portfolio stems from recent law enforcement actions against cryptocurrency-linked criminal operations. They stole that shit, fam. They took it, right? Mm-hmm. The ranking makes it one of the few government entities in the top 100, alongside the United Kingdom at the 43rd place with 6.4 billion. In October, right? The federal.
Is that a Rico?
Yeah.
What's he doing, bro?
Wow, and I'm like, what the fuck? Nah, he just decided to be here, y'all.
Yeah.
So federal prosecutors announced the United States authority seizure of 127,000 Bitcoin from Chinese businessman Chen Zhu in October. We covered this last month. 127,000 Bitcoin, describing it the largest forfeiture action in the Department of Justice history. Those seized assets were worth 15 billion at the time. came from forced labor scam operations in Cambodia that defrauded victims globally through pig butchering schemes. So y'all remember, U.S. government took that Bitcoin and they did not distribute it back. They didn't distribute it back. They're like, yo, I'm just gonna put this in my pocket. I'm just gonna keep it moving. So, yeah, of course they're in the top 10 because they're constantly stealing this shit. That's their logic, fam. That's their logic.
Hate thieves.
Beyond the top 10, though, notable entries is Aave DeFi at 11th with 28.5 billion to show you how much money is in what you was just talking about, DeFi. So they in the top 20. And then you got trading platform Robinhood at 14 with 25.4 billion. Damn, so the US government got more cryptocurrency than Robinhood, Aave, Grayscale, Mt. Gox. That's crazy, fam.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And they stole it. That's the crazy part. And they stole it.
Shit, yo. They took that shit because it says clearly in the article all that shit was taken from law enforcement. Damn, fam. That's why I say, yo, don't be playing around with this blockchain shit, fam. Don't be thinking that you're gonna get away with this shit on the blockchain. It might be all good today, it might be all good tomorrow, but it may come a day.
This shit just mad funny. That shit just mad funny because basically the government said we're gonna be in the top 10 holdings and we ain't gotta buy shit. We're just gonna take it.
Nope.
That's crazy. That's wicked.
Super wicked. So.
Don't get me wrong. Some of it that they ceasing is coming from thieves that stole it from other people. So it's like a thief on top of a thief. But
yeah,
it's still insane to think about that they're a top 10. They're top 10 in holdings simply because they can seize people's assets. Insane. Insane. That's crazy.
Somebody said, why are we pumping? Shit. I mean, we're not really pumping. We just got back to where we was just at.
Yeah,
it was just here.
When we passed where we was already at, then I'll say a pump. Like,
yeah.
Got to go to $4 for me to be like, we pumping. Y'all ain't gonna hear that on this channel. Wrong channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never gonna hear that on our channel unless it's really a pump. Not gonna come up here and say, "Oh my God, we're pumping right now." Like, no, we're not.
Yeah,
we're going back to where we were.
Listen, it's pumping because they hiding money again. The niggas is hiding money. They moving money around.
Something going on though. I forgot why. I was reading about it this morning. Like why? Because I knew we was gonna go up today. I just can't remember. I had a lot going on today, y'all. Y'all bear with me. But yeah, I knew we was gonna pump today. And just read Kramer tweets. Said we were going lower and we went higher. Well, we went up. I shouldn't say higher, but we went the opposite way. So, but yeah, okay.
I didn't know the U.S. government held that much fucking cryptocurrency. I didn't know they was in the top 10 globally.
You know they've been stealing like a motherfucker all year. They've been ceasing crypto all year. Like all year, right? They've been taking a lot. You know what I'm saying? That shit add up. That shit add up for real. Let's talk about JP Morgan real quick. So we got JP Morgan's IBIT exposure jumps 64% as Ethereum allocation shrinks to pocket change. Wow. Damn. Okay. Damn. So let's dive into this article and see what they're talking about. So JP Morgan dramatically increased its stake in the spot Bitcoin ETF IBIT. IBIT, which is the iShares Bitcoin Trust. Their exposure rose 64% from the prior quarter. At the end of the quarter, they held about 5.28 million shares worth roughly $333 million in the IBIT fund. Meanwhile, their allocation to the spot Ethereum ETF, which is ETHA, the iShares Ethereum Trust, is extremely small, just 66 shares, which is $1,700, down from the 111 shares last quarter. So it shows that a large financial institution is significantly doubling down on Bitcoin via ETF exposure, signaling they believe in its potential. So clearly JP Morgan knows something. At the same time, they are treating Ethereum almost as an afterthought, suggesting either less conviction in ETH relative to BTC or a strategic decision to favor Bitcoin right now. this is a strong signal. Mainstream institutional flows are skewing towards Bitcoin, which may impact market dynamics, sentiment, and even allocation strategies. What I think is happening is the dollar is being revalued. Is getting ready to be being revalued, and everyone is hedging into Bitcoin and gold, crypto. Let me say crypto. I'm starting to sound like them. Crypto, gold, and silver.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
Yep.
And JP Morgan they ain't gonna tell you what else they're getting into. They're just gonna tell you Bitcoin because that's all they want y'all to know. That's all they want y'all talking about. But yeah. So when big banks tilt forward, tilt towards one asset, smaller investors often follow or at least take note. I would never tell y'all to do that. Do not follow JP Morgan. They have a significant amount of money that we do not have. So just pivot into crypto in general. Get into cryptos that you can afford that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody bankroll is different. So get into the cryptos that you have conviction on and that you can afford. Don't be out here trying to follow JP Morgan buying some 6-figure asset. Okay. JP Morgan has way more money than every single person in his life. Okay. So yeah, don't unless BlackRock is in the chat, JP Morgan got way more money than everybody in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, BlackRock definitely got the beat. So yeah, JP Morgan, they just gonna, they just gonna be lying the whole time, fam. They're gonna be lying the whole time. They're gonna be like, yeah, we're just doing this or that, because Jamie Dimon, said years ago, what was that, a couple years ago, he was like, if anybody in my organization is buying Bitcoin, they getting up out of here. But now they're buying Bitcoin. Or whatever they're saying, right? They're just saying Bitcoin, right?
That's it. That's all they want to tell us is Bitcoin. So,
but they're not saying the other cryptos. They're not saying gold. They're not saying, nobody talks about them buying silver, right? They always want to say gold and Bitcoin, highest shits ever, right? The highest shits ever. There's also silver, which is extremely undervalued. Watch when silver hit $100, yo. Y'all gonna know what's up. Y'all gonna know what we was talking about.
Yeah, they'll see in a moment here. I would be on the lookout for the tail end of this month, the last 2 weeks in the month. Let's see what happens around Thanksgiving. And see what's going on here. They typically like to do stuff during holidays because everybody's distracted. But I think this might be a little different because if people can't catch them flights, that's good though. That means it's more money for the market because that means y'all gotta sit y'all ass down. Y'all can't travel. Might as well buy crypto. Y'all finna spend, a couple $100 on them plane tickets. So people might throw that money in the market if they can't go nowhere. So
no, that's a fact.
We're gonna see. But yeah, y'all, that was everything. Did I miss anything?
No, that was it.
That was it. Okay, y'all. That was it for real. So make sure we're doing a webinar tomorrow. So make sure y'all get in the Future Proof Your Career webinar. So the link for that is in the description. You got to click on the link so that you can receive that Zoom link, and your email is completely free. But that way you can learn how to future proof your career. This is basically you're gonna learn what's next up for builders, coders, in this economy we have coming up. So just putting y'all on game because we know the job market sucks. We know layoffs are increasing dramatically every single day. And we just want to make sure that people are prepared and they have alternatives, they have solutions. You don't have to be out here sad and depressed and scared. You just, have that solution-based mindset like, okay, I'm going to reskill. I just need to know what to do. So we're holding this for free. Shout out to Mike for doing this for free for y'all. So yeah, that's going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. So make sure y'all tap that link in the webinar. That's completely free again. So that's completely free. Y'all got to worry about paying for it. Yeah, that way you can learn how to future-proof your career. Also, classes are half off. We're doing that as well. Classes are half off right now. That's also in the link tree. So just to give everybody that way, can't say y'all cost too much. Classes is half off right now. Go tap in with those. What else we got, y'all? Get in the Patreon. Keep telling y'all to get the DeFi. Stop bullshitting on that. Get in the Patreon. Get in here again. Learn some DeFi. Get in that Telegram. You know what I'm saying? If you want to converse and just be in a community of like-minded people, especially if you feel alone out here, you about to crash out, go crazy, or you're going to end up like me, you're going to end up doing a red hoodie video, then you're going to have thousands of people in your DMs like, "Quick, help me, Queen, what I need to buy." Y'all telling you, it sounds cool to you till you in this chair right here. Then you like, oh shit. Now I see why sometimes you see I ain't had bags on my eyes when y'all first met me. I be tired as hell.
Man, you're a totally different person. Totally different person.
Oh man, totally different person.
She didn't even want to create content. I had to convince her ass to create content.
I wasn't trying to do that shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm not a content creator.
I was like, yo.
I'm not going live, huh? I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, here we are. So yeah, y'all, just be proactive, y'all. This ain't the time to get away from them people complaining. Get away from scary ass individuals. Get away from the doomsday people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be naive and don't prepare, but get away from that low frequency of people that are just complaining. All you need to be doing right now is figuring out, how do I hedge against all this bullshit that is happening right now and that is coming? That's why we talked about Basel 3 yesterday. Because I'm sorry, I hate to be so blunt, but the world is not going to get any easier from here. From this moment forward, it gets worse, and that's just the truth. And that's just the truth. It gets worse from here. So all you need to be concerned about is, what do you need to do moving forward?
Yes.
So hold on, Mom. I'm about to get off. So yeah, but yeah, other than that, y'all tap in with us. See y'all on that webinar tomorrow. If it's news, we'll be on tomorrow. But other than that, we'll see y'all next time. All right.